It's another episode of Scrap Saturday, and I'm actually going to try to do a fairly decent job, hopefully, of talking to you guys about something kind of personal while I scrap this page. Hey there, this is Tracy with Trixie Scraps, and I'm coming to you with the next episode of Scrap Saturday. Today we are going to be doing a layout for one of the March challenges over at GingerScraps. So you see on my screen here all the things I'm going to be using. Let's get started. Let me first go through the things I have open on the screen so that this can get cleared up a little bit. I am going to be working on the recipe challenge for March of 2016 at GingerScraps. I am the host this month. I'm just showing you a quick little screenshot because as I record this video, the challenge has not yet gone live. So I couldn't show you the active forum post, but I will link it in the comments down below this video. If it's still March of 2016 and you want to come over and play along, I'll make sure that you're able to find the challenge so that you can do that. So we're basically going to be following the recipe that I have laid out here. We'll get into that a little bit more in a minute. The recipe does start by asking you to use a template. So I am going to use, I think, this template here out of my Crisp Autumn Days template pack. So I just wanted to show you the preview for that. Again, I will link any products that I use in this video down below in the comments so that you are able to find them. But I did just want to show you where that template was coming from. I'm also going to be using a Gingerbread Ladies collab that's available in the GingerScraps store. It's called Selfie. And I've been wanting to use this kit for a while, ever since our team over at GingerScraps made this kit. I just thought it was really cute. And my idea for this page came together before I figured out what kit I was going to use, and I was kind of going through my own kits trying to find one that was good to use, and I came across some of the freebies that I have some pieces in this kit, but I came across some of the freebies that I made at the time we were offering this, and I realized that it has the peach in it, and it has some pink in it, and it has some teal in it. So it's kind of perfect to go with these three photos and hopefully pull everything together. So again, that kit's called Selfie, and I will link it in the comments below if you would like to go to the store and find it for yourself. But that all said, I'm going to close this up and let's get started. I have the template already open here. And the first part of the instructions says, start your page with a template from a GingerScraps designer. I'm a GingerScraps designer. That counts. Yay! And then the next instruction says, remove one photo spot from your template. And if your template only has one photo spot to begin with, then add one for a total of 2. So mine has 4, so we're going to make it go down to 3. And I think what I want to do is take this photo and its mat off the page, and I'll fix this journaling so that it actually takes up the whole box. And then what I'm going to do with this other photo is kind of move it down a little bit. Okay. And so I'm just going to start working on this. You guys can watch me as I work. I really am more concerned with telling you the story of these photos. So this is me, this peach dress shirt photo here from, let's see, that was from May of 2014. I was probably at my heaviest weight I've ever been. Oh, this photo's really small. It's okay. I don't care. We're going to lose quality. That's not really that important. This is what keeps happening. Every time I feel like I do these videos for you guys, and I keep using old, well, not old, but photos from my old iPhone, which was a 4S, and it didn't take very good pictures. So sometimes I have these photos that aren't very good quality, but I just keep using them. It's fine. It is what it is. Anyway, I did do a little work on these photos before I started the video today, just because I didn't want to drag it out, and a lot of what I was doing to these photos today, I've done to photos in my last few episodes here. So it wasn't really necessary to show them to you again or show those same techniques again. So, you know, I did a levels dialogue on each of these, and this one actually I had to do a little bit more work too because I had somebody else in the picture. So I took her out of the picture and cloned some of the leaves in the background to fix it, so it was just me. And yeah, I did a levels dialogue on this one as well, and I usually do go. I have a pretty bad scar on my forehead from when I was a kid. I was goofing off with my siblings and my dad, and I fell and cracked my head open. So I had a lot of stitches. So I do have a scar on my forehead, and a lot of the time I'll just kind of take the healing brush to it if I'm in the mood. Sometimes I don't care, but if I'm in the mood, sometimes I'll just take the healing brush and just do a quick swipe over it, and it fixes it like instantly. So I did do that. I did a little, you know, sharpening on them and levels on each of them. So, but it wasn't really any big thing. I've shown you all of that before. But anyway, this photo of me in the peach shirt is from May of 2014. I was at my heaviest and most unhealthy that I've ever been. For those of you who don't know me well, I have polycystic ovarian syndrome, which is an infertility condition, and it went undiagnosed from the time I was, you know, started puberty until probably about the age of 25 or 26. So all those years I was gaining weight every single year, and you know, I guess when you pack on a little bit here and a little bit there over time, maybe you just don't pay attention, or maybe I wasn't paying close enough attention. And truly, you know, at the start of it, I wasn't really in control of my own health decisions. So neither here nor there. I got to, you know, be very big. And I kind of lost control over it for a while. So the weight gain is associated with the polycystic ovarian syndrome, but now as an adult, as I'm now starting to take control of my health, I'm learning some things that I can do to get that weight off and eat differently to make my body respond a little bit better. So that's what I've been working on. So like I said, that is from May of 2014. In July of 2014, I herniated a disc in my back, and I had to have back surgery. And it was at that point that I knew I needed to do something drastic, because I was really, my body was starting to break down from being so big and carrying so much weight all the time. And so, you know, it took about a year to recover from the back surgery, and I had another surgery in July of 2015. I had weight loss surgery. And, you know, it's not for everybody. It's really something that should be reserved for people who are what they call morbidly obese, who have, yeah, another big word, comorbidities, which are like diabetes or heart disease or things like that, that increase their risk of dying at an early age. And I kind of was at that point. And all through 2015, I really felt like if I didn't start getting serious about my health and do something soon, I was going to die. I didn't think I was going to make it to 50, to be honest. I'll be 40 this year. And I really didn't think I was going to make it to 50 if I didn't do something. So with the blessing of my parents, my family, my husband, and my doctors, I started seeking out a surgeon to do a bariatric surgery for me called vertical sleeve gastrectomy, which basically means they take out a portion of your stomach and kind of make your stomach a lot smaller. And, you know, it's a permanent change for the rest of my life. I cannot eat more than about 3/4 of a cup of food at any given meal. I try to eat 3-4 times a day. I try to get about 1,000 calories a day in, and it's working. So this picture of me in the pink shirt is from September 24th. So that's, August? That's about 2 months out. And I think at that point I was down about 55 pounds. 2 months. Yeah, about 2.5 months almost after my surgery. So that was the 55-pound mark. And, you know, you can see between the two pictures that my face is already starting to change. My eyes are opening up more. And I was already starting to feel a lot better. But then you fast forward. This picture was from February 19th, 18th, February 18th. And in this picture, I am down now a total of 120 pounds. So, you know, as of this recording, I'm still going strong. I still lose about almost 3.5 pounds a week. I'm starting to work out more and be more active, and I'm just taking my life back and feeling better and better all the time. So, you know, I'm sure that I'll get a lot of judgment for the fact that I had weight loss surgery. There's a lot of people that feel like you're cheating or, you know, you're taking the easy way out. And to be honest with you, I think I used to care what people thought. But now, being a bariatric surgery patient, I can tell you that the surgery is only a very small part of the battle. I still have to make the right choices about what I eat every single day. I still have to make the right choice to get up and move more and more and more every single day. And, you know, if I don't do those things, I won't be successful in losing the rest of the weight. So I'm pretty dedicated to it. My husband and I tried to have a baby back when we were first married, when I was about 26 or 27. I had one miscarriage at that point with a pregnancy that we conceived with a doctor's help, and I have never been pregnant again ever since. So, you know, aside from getting myself healthy, I'm hoping that eventually this year, maybe next year, we can start trying one last time to try and have a baby before I get too old and my eggs just go away on me. So that's my big long story. So it's something that I haven't been real public about because, like I said, there is a lot of judgment out there. But I don't know. There's just no point in really hiding it anymore. It's, you know, it's part of who I am at this point, and I'm pretty proud of, you know, how well I've done so far. So I thought it was time to start sharing and telling people what I was up to. So I'm actually going to duplicate this template for a second because I don't want to save over my original accidentally. Okay, so I have all the photos placed. The next step is to add an odd number of pattern papers and at least one solid paper. So I have a bunch of different places here, obviously, where the papers can go. So let's go into this kit folder and pick out some papers. I know for sure that I want to use at least a couple of mine. I have 4 in here, but I'm probably going to use these 3 patterns of mine. Let's see, what do I need here? I'm probably going to do a pattern on the background, and then I'll make this one that grounds all the photos a solid. So we have a pattern, maybe a solid here, maybe a pattern here. Okay, so I need at least 2 solids. All right. So I'm trying to think what else I need to tell you guys while I work on this. Not much, really. I don't know. If you're watching this video, please be kind. Don't judge. You don't know what it's like until you've walked in the shoes of a heavy person, and you know life isn't always easy when you're big. So actually, life is hardly ever easy when you're big. So you know, I made this choice for myself, and I'm actually going to join. I'm like stopping in the middle of my sentence. I'm going to take these 2 green pieces that are on the sides, and I'm going to clear the shadow on them, and then merge them, because I just want to clip this plaid paper to it, and I don't want to have to do it twice. Lazy. Okay, so yeah, so that's basically where I am at. And the theme of this page, I didn't get to that reading that part of the challenge, but the theme of this page is supposed to be feeling lucky. And I am definitely feeling very lucky that a lot of stars aligned so that I could get my surgery, because I actually moved out to Kansas from the East Coast in February of 2012. Yes? No, 2013. Sorry. February of 2013 we moved here, and I was fortunate in that the largest bariatric surgery center in the country is here in Kansas City where I live. So you know, I was really fortunate to have a really, really great doctor. And then I had some insurance problems, getting the insurance to pay for it. And so I had a little angel that looking out for me to solve that situation as well. And, everything just kind of came together in such a way that I just feel really lucky and really blessed that I was able to take advantage of this opportunity. It's just not something that I really ever thought I would have the chance to do. And yeah, it's been really a huge blessing to me to be able to start taking control of my health. I'm like feeling better and better all the time, and it's just an amazing feeling to start really getting my life back. That's the big thing. So let's see. Questions I get asked about my surgery a lot. People ask me all the time if it hurt, and my answer always is a little bit. There was some preparations I had to do in order to have my surgery. I had to have 6 months of nutritional counseling before I could have the surgery. And I'm duplicating that so I can make a mat for this photo, just in case you wonder what I'm doing. What else? Okay, so I had to have 6 months of nutritional counseling, which I did. And then before my surgery, I had to go on a 2-week liquid diet. And that was probably, to be honest, the hardest part of everything for me. Because at that point, I still had the gigantic stomach. And I was, no lie, pretty hungry every day for 2 weeks. I pretty much hated everybody, didn't want anybody around me, and I was pretty miserable probably to live with for 2 weeks. My poor husband, he put up with it and dealt with me and my crabbiness for 2 weeks. But then I had the surgery, and I had a little bit of incision pain and stuff like that for a couple of weeks, but it wasn't really all that bad. It went away pretty quickly. And by 8 weeks after the surgery, I was back to eating pretty normally. In the beginning, you have to eat a lot of pureed foods and stuff like that, soups and things like that, until the staple line in your stomach heals. So you have to be careful what you eat for those first 8 weeks, and there's like a schedule that you're supposed to follow. But after that, I just pretty much focus now on eating my protein first. I'm supposed to get about 70 grams of protein a day, and then in lean protein, as much as I can. I try to keep it lean protein, like chicken and ground turkey and pork, and then I do have a little bit of beef here and there. Occasionally I have a strip or two or bacon. And I eat a lot of eggs, some yogurt, some cheese, stuff like that. So I do my 70 grams of protein every day, and then I can't decide what color mat I want to put on this photo, in case you guys wonder why I'm just sitting here doing nothing. Sometimes I can't talk and scrap at the same time. It's like trying to walk and chew gum. Evidently, I'm challenged. Maybe the pink. I want to kind of spotlight that photo to make your eyes jump there. So maybe that does it. What do you guys think? Yeah. Maybe what I should do is, let's see, get rid of this one and put that on there. And yeah, then that one pops out more. That might be what I do. Let's get rid of that and see how that goes. So that's basically what's going on with me. I just thought I would tell everybody about it. I like that. I'm going to keep this layout kind of light, bright, and happy. Okay, let's make sure that I'm following. So we're going to need some green leaves. My title's going to be Feeling Lucky. I have to use at least one of the alphas for that, and then of course some journaling. So here is probably where I'm going to stop chattering about my surgery, because I'm sure I've bored you guys to death. And I'm going to start putting my elements down. I'll probably speed the video up at this point, just so that we can get this page done and this video doesn't become forever long. So away we go. Okay, so there you have it. That's my finished page. I thank you for watching this video, for listening to me rambling about my surgery, for being nice and not killing me in the comments. And I don't know. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want, subscribe to my channel. I do this Scrap Saturday every single week, and occasionally I also upload more specific tutorials for digital scrapbooking. And of course, if you want, leave me a friendly comment below, ask me any questions you may have. And again, I will link the challenge and the products used in this layout in the comments below. I'd love for you to come over to GingerScraps and participate in this challenge with me this month. Thanks so much for watching and have a great day. Bye-bye.